Home Depot has rolled out phase 2 of the Black Friday tool deals for 2023. Now this right here, in my opinion, is the best table saw deal going on in Home Depot right now. I own this saw, so I can vouch for it. I love it. It's a flex volt saw, which means this requires the 60 volt batteries. This will not run on the regular Dewalt 20 volt batteries here. So this is completely cordless. Now this is not what's in the box. I'm just showing you they don't have the battery version up, but it looks very much like this, except it's cordless. There's a free battery that they're giving you with it right now, a free 9.0 amp hour flex volt battery. That's a $230 battery. It is in place and you can buy it online if you want, and I'll put the link to it in the video description below for you. But that's a major savings though, to be able to score a 9.0 amp hour flex volt battery with this saw. And check out this awesome score right here. I first showed you this here. This is that new GE profile, the one and done. This is that washer and dryer all in the same unit. So you put your clothes in here and 2.5 hours later you pull them out and they're dry after they've been washed. And so they're running an incredible deal on this right now where they're $700 off. When I showed you this at Labor Day, I think it was down to like $2,400. But this is even better. So you don't have to do any load transfer. It's all done in one machine. And my favorite part right here is that it is done with ventless heat pump technology. So gone are the days where you had to clean out your dryer ducts because you don't have those anymore. And remember, that was keeping your clothes from getting dry because they would clog up and the heat has nowhere to go. See, look on the back. There's not even a place to put a dryer duct. So I'll put a link to this down in the video description below for you. And if you look on the lower left of your screen where we have that View Products button, if you click on that button, you should be able to see it there as well. So it means you don't have to mess around with these stupid things anymore. This will all be a distant memory for you. You can kiss this nonsense goodbye because you won't have to be dealing with this crap anymore. I'll also put a link in the video description below for you for all of these appliance deals. A lot of these are ending on the 29th too. So just remember, these Black Friday savings here at Home Depot on the appliances is only good until November 29th. So here's just an example of one. So you're getting $800 off on this LG refrigerator. This is almost like the model I have, except I have the glass window here. I really like our fridge. We bought it back in last Christmas time. So you can see Home Depot for the Black Friday time frame here is doing these buy more, save more, even on the appliances. What's cool is you can mix and match, see, from the different brands. You won't save as much though as if you mix and match from the same brand. You'll double the savings there. And on some of these appliance deals here at Home Depot, the savings is actually pretty stellar just even on one appliance. So for example, look at this Frigidaire refrigerator. This is like 50% off right here. So we're just seeing across the board appliance deals for the Black Friday sale here at Home Depot. And for example, look, I mean, even this Frigidaire microwave here is $131 off. This stove, $351 off. So this is representative of what you're seeing all over the place in here, right? And then this particular Dewalt miter saw, they do it every year at Black Friday at this price. This is the 12-inch double bevel compound sliding miter saw. Now this model number is the DWS 779. This is their second model down from the top, and it's $399. So it's normally about $450. They don't even have one left here on the shelf. They just got them in the boxes. But here's sort of what it looks like, because it looks very much like this one, the DWS 780. This one is their top of the line model. And the basic difference between the two saws, other than maybe some of the material makeup, is the XPS light that's on here. The first deal we have here is on this Ryobi brushless 10-inch sliding miter saw. So I want to show you some of these new tool deals, especially with the saws and table saws, because people were asking about this. They weren't up a couple of weeks ago. That if you buy this for $299, they will give you here this free universal miter saw quick stand. So right here is your saw. Remember, it's a 10-inch sliding compound miter saw kit, and it's brushless. And remember, this is from the HP line. This is their high performance. So this is Ryobi's top of the line models of tools whenever you see those HP on the box. Remember, this is at $299, and I will put the links to these deals in the video description below for you. So if we buy this saw, Ryobi will give us this one free, this stand. So here's your universal miter saw quick stand, and it's got the quick release mounting brackets on there. And this one has a price of $179 normally, so that's the value of the deal right here. Buy this miter saw for $299, you'll get this table free, saving yourself $179. And they're good until January 29th. So the other deal now is if you buy this Ridgid 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw for $399, then you get the universal miter saw stand free. This is worth $219. So here's the saw right here. And the stand is actually in a much bigger box over here. So you'll get this free when you buy that saw. And here's that Ridgid miter saw here on the shelf. And don't forget too that Ridgid has free parts and free service for life. So the other saw deal that Ridgid is running here is a table saw. So this is the 10-inch portable table saw. I love this saw. I used to own the older generation of this one, and it's pretty much very similar design. And so you can see temporarily they've taken $50 off the price on this saw. What I like about it is it's just so portable, and it folds down and collapses so easily, and then two people could just lift it up in the back of your truck. But I thoroughly enjoyed using this saw when I had it. I got rid of it because it's so big now, and now that I've gone cordless with the Dewalt 8¼ inch compact job site table saw, and it's battery operated, you know, this is a lot easier and lighter to carry around. But remember, it's only an 8¼ inch, so I did sacrifice a little bit in the blade size. Now here's the other great deal that Ridgid is running here on the tabletop wet saw. I also used to own this one too. So this one here is the 7-inch wet tile saw, and this one comes with the stand too. You can see it right there. And this one's $120 off of that normal price. And there's your specs on this table saw. And so as part of the Black Friday savings, they've marked the price down from $369 down to $249. That's $120 off. Now this is the Ridgid tile saw that I'm disappointed over. This is their tabletop saw. It's a very small one, 7-inch. And it's $179, but in past Black Fridays, we have seen this thing go down to $99. And they'll have a floor stack out. So we don't see it now. So what I'm hoping for then is that we get this as a doorbuster sale on Black Friday morning. So sometimes they'll surprise you with the flyer and it'll just be here. So if you had your eye on this particular tile saw, I would hold out for Black Friday morning and see. At this particular Home Depot for Black Friday, they've already started selling out of the new Milwaukee Forge products. So this is that new XC 6.0 battery. It's supposed to be as powerful as the older 12 amp hour batteries. But you can see here that we're already sold out of the charger, and with good reason, because look, it's up to 6 times faster. And then for those of you looking for compressor deals, well, Ridgid just rolled out this deal for $199 on the 6-gallon compressor. And this also comes with 3 tools, 3 nailers. I mean, how can you go wrong, man? So this is $100 off. Normally at $299, it's down to $199, and they're giving you 3 of these tools in the package. They're giving you an 18-gauge brad nailer, an 18-gauge narrow crown staple, and a 16-gauge straight nailer, all for $199. And let's say you've already got tools and maybe you want another compressor or you need a new compressor. Well, they're running a deal also on just the compressor by itself. The 6-gallon pancake compressor is down to $99 from $129. So there's your deal on that. You can save $100 on the combo kit, or you can save $30 on just the tank by itself. And then you can get the 50-foot by 1/4 inch lay flat air hose. This is down to $39.97. And there's your fabric sheathing on the hose. On the Home Depot Black Friday tool deals for 2023, they also added these new deals here for Milwaukee for the Packout. So this is their buy more, save more promotion. As you can see here, if you spend $199 or more, you can get $50 off. If you spend $299 or more, you can get $90 off. This totals out to be $309, which by the way is up probably $50 from where it was a few years ago. So that now brings down the cost of our Packout tower down to $219. Yeah, so if you were going to come in here and buy hundreds of dollars worth of Packout, I would break it up into separate orders. Follow what this chart says and try to maximize your savings, because you're only going to get $90 maximum off on $300. So try to make your order as close to $300 as possible to get the $90 off, and then start a second order. And if you're really close to the limit and you just need to spend a couple of more bucks to get you to that next savings level, maybe come and get something like one of these little guys, a little Packout accessory kit here with all the little bits. And, or maybe you can get one of the Packout tumblers. I have one of these. I use these every day in the gym and everything. So these are great. I love these. And they keep your drinks cold all day. And we have more Home Depot Black Friday savings here. So this is the 20-inch aluminum work platform from Gorilla. And normally we have it here on the shelf at $74.97. And now it's marked down to $49.88. And this is it right here. I have two of these. I love these. You guys seen me buy these when they were $23.88 as the doorbuster sale on Black Friday morning back in like 2020. What a great score this was. Many of you from our channel remember paying that little for it. But even then, $49.88 is not too bad. And now for more of the Home Depot Black Friday Phase 2 deals we have in the ladder department. Gorilla is running this 18-foot reach ladder for $99. And as you can see, it is normally here $199, so they've taken 50% off of this ladder. This is a 300-pound rated ladder, and this should be fine for most of your use. I know a lot of people want the 375-pound ladder, but you know what? I only weigh 160 pounds. I'm perfectly fine with this ladder. I have no problem with it. Now, this ladder extends to a 14-foot, 10-inch length, maximum length, and it gives you a 18-foot maximum reach. So remember, most ladders like this, these multi-position ladders, they quote you in the reach that you get, not the actual length. So make sure you determine if that actual length is good enough for you. Or maybe you just want to get the regular 5.5-foot ladder. And this is great here because it's got aluminum construction, but it's got the new removable project bucket right here. I like that. Now, this one's not on sale, but it's not a bad price either. So Werner is also running a few 50% off deals here for the Black Friday special at Home Depot. So here's, you got the Werner 6-foot fiberglass ladder. That's this one right here. And you can see that it's 50% off down to $49.88. I'll put links to all of these ladder deals in the video description down below for you. Now, Gorilla Ladders also has here, this is the two-step 250-pound max ladder. And this one here gives you an 8-foot 2-inch reach max on this two-step ladder. And these are marked down to $37.97 from $47.97. Also here at Black Friday in the OPE tool section. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, OPE means outdoor power equipment. We get this question all the time, so I keep forgetting to remind people what it means. But here is the 320 PSI power cleaner. Now remember, this is not a pressure washer. It's a power cleaner. It's somewhat powerful, so don't expect it to remove huge stains off of your sidewalk. In my opinion, this tool is built basically just to do car washes and cleaning off your boat or your truck or whatever. But they have it down to $69 for the Black Friday special here at Home Depot. This is, I think, the lowest price I've seen it at. So Home Depot normally sells this Ryobi tool here for $99. And so it doesn't often get down this low. So if you're going to acquire one of these, now's your time to do it. Okay, now this blower kit is a great score for you to get if you're a Ryobi fan. Because see, look, it's normally $109 and they have it down to $69 in this case. So I haven't seen this kit this low. I mean, where else can you get a blower and a battery and a charger for $69? So they've got it right there in the middle of the front page of the Black Friday Home Depot flyer. And just remember, this is only 200 CFM, 90 miles an hour. So this blower is half as powerful as the minimum that I normally tell people to get. I usually tell you to go for 400 CFM minimum. But look, if you're just a basic DIY homeowner with a small, very small property there, or maybe a townhouse, this is perfect for you. Yeah, and by the way, don't expect to be blown away by the strength of this blower. And by the way, Ryobi also has in the Black Friday flyer from Home Depot the 10-inch cordless string trimmer and edger kit. So this is down from $99, and this also comes with the battery. So you can see right there, I mean, where else can you get a trimmer that cheap? Now keep in mind, it is only a 10-inch. And holy cow, did we sell a boatload of these Husky 270-piece mechanics tool sets. Remember, I showed you these on previous walkthroughs here on Home Depot when they first rolled them out for the Black Friday deals in October. And look, we're down to our last two in this store. And we're not even at Black Friday season yet, really, officially. But it's funny, though, how the manufacturers always greatly inflate how much you're really saving. I mean, come on, this is not a $600. Now, of course, many of you were spreading rumors this year that Kleint Tools and Home Depot have parted ways, but that is not true. Now, for many years, Home Depot had an exclusive deal here with the Kleint Tools. but the exclusivity part of it has gone away, and Kleint Tools is now over at Lowe's, and you've seen me show you over at Lowe's how they have that whole Kleint Tools section there now. But you can see here at Home Depot what they're doing now is Milwaukee Tools has come in here now, and they've really beefed up in the electrical hand tools section here. All of the different tools from Milwaukee. So I may come in here and take a little look at what they've got and see how different products compare. But from the looks of things here in this Coconut Creek, Florida Home Depot store, there's still plenty of Kleint Tools. And I've always loved their outlet testers, particularly this one here. This is the Rolls Royce of them all. This one has the digital display on there, and you can also test the GFCI on there as well.